Okay, now the final stage of processing our butterfly that's been in storage for 50 years. I've now got to get an entomological pin through the middle of the thorax. So I'm going to tease open the wings a little bit there, and I'm just going to line the pin up in the center and carefully push it through. Again, this looks pretty easy if you've done it a million times. It takes some practice to do it well. And there is the butterfly pinned. And now I can transfer him to the setting board. So I'm just going to put him in the middle of the groove there. Line him up so he's in the center. And push the pin down until the bottom of the wings are going to be flush with the top of the setting board, and I can test that with my tweezers. I've got a little bit further to go. Testing again with my tweezers, a little bit further. Once you've got the pin in there, and that's what the pin's for, the pin is to handle the specimen so you no longer have to touch it and potentially damage it. So once the pin's in there, the hardest bit's done, and then you're pretty well home and hosed. So I'm happy with that now. Now I'm going to use some other very fine entomological pins to get the wings where I want them to sit, and using a very fine pin to hold everything straight while I move the wings. Now I'm going to push down the other side and move the wing forward until I'm happy with where it is. It can be tricky, especially with these really old specimens. Sometimes you've got to play around with them for a while until you get everything where you want it. I'm going to cut some strips of paper, roughly the width I need to cover the wings. So 2 of those, 1 for each side. And then we just put some pins in the paper beyond where the wings are so we don't pierce them. Just go around the wings, holding them down, holding them flat. These are 38mm long pins. They're stainless steel and they're specially made for this sort of work. So now I want the abdomen to sit up in a natural position, which I've done with those pins. Then we want to arrange the antennae. So there's 1 and 2. Again, just using cross pins to hold them in place where we want them. And that's basically it. So now we leave the butterfly for a week to dry out, and I'll show you how we take it off the setting board next.